So we successfully hitched out of town, and Nono here forgot her shoes. So we
I mean, I can rock the little girl Tivas and toe socks. How far will those get me?
So we're off to a good start, and we are gonna have to wait for some people to bring some shoes up to us, and we're gonna be sleeping at a, where is it? There it is. Toilet block for the night. Finest accommodations yet.
So I was just saying in my last video that the trail is about to dump me down before making me climb back up. And I suspect that it's going to dump me down somewhere along this road down here and then make me climb up somewhere up there before I go down the other side. And then go down, and then there's another little mountain, a little bit of a, excuse my language, but a little fuck you to make go up and down over again on the way back down. So yeah, we'll see, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Morning. It is about 6:30 in the morning. Obviously, I'm not quite awake yet. Day 29. So, first day of my 5th week out here on trail. Excuse me. Left rightward last night, and camped next to the toilets at the trailhead on the side of the highway, which was actually surprisingly good. Had a view out over LA. Well, it would have been if there wasn't so much smoke. And yeah, it's a quiet highway, so no cars going by. Rightward, we got there after. Geez, so we left the McDonald's. Did 14.7 miles into McDonald's the other morning. Sat there for 6 hours. Left at 6 p.m. Hiked 15 miles up a mountain until about 1 a.m. Slept for, well, lay down for 4 hours, and then got up and hiked 13 more miles to the highway where we could hitch down to rightward. So I worked out to about 41 miles, which is 1632, 64, 65 kilometers in 30 hours. Up a mountain, mostly. So yeah, that was pretty tiring. Going to rightward, just ate food. Rightward was a different kind of trail town, super friendly. Hardware store there had a separate area set up for hikers, but that's a mountain hardware, I think it's called. They had everything we need to buy, plus benches at the back, and we could hang out. They had some toilets and areas you could leave your pack while you went and did what you need to do in town and stuff, so that was cool. It was also different in that every other town so far has had sort of a central hiker hangout spot, be it a hostel or a lodge or a community centre or some kind of place where most of the hikers go. Idlewild didn't have that, and the vast majority of the accommodation was quite expensive. Just for a basic room at like a motel type thing was over $100 for a night. Excuse me, my voice is being weird this morning. Excuse me. So instead, at the hardware store, they have a list of trail angels, people whose houses you can stay at. I wasn't totally cool with that. Like, it seemed weird to just ring up someone and be like, yo, can I stay at your house? But No, who I've sort of been hiking with on and off since the beginning. She rang one family, we ended up staying with them, which is cool. Ended up being a really good experience. I mean, they had 4 kids, 2 teenage daughters. They homeschool really well too. Really wholesome sort of family. It's quite impressive. These teenage girls are actually humans and not complete monsters. Very social and friendly, and they had 2 young kids, probably 2 years old and less, who one they've adopted and the other's a foster child who they're in the process of adopting. And it was cool. They just had a really sort of wholesome way of bringing them up and raising them, and no TV and lots of just broad different types of education. So I thought it was really cool. I like staying there. They also had a hot tub. Hot tub was good as well, just to sit in at night. So we stayed there just for one day, one night rather, and then sorry, my brain's not working this morning. And then the next day just did all the usual town chores of buying food and figuring out how much food you need and eating food, and then hitchhiking back out of town to get back out here on trail. But yeah, there's a chance I'll hit the 400 mile mark today, which will be 640 kilometers. So that'd be cool. Also climbing, well I'm at about 8,000 feet now, which is at least a couple of kilometers above sea level, which is probably why I'm struggling to breathe so much. And we're climbing, I think another, it's hard to say because we drop right down before we climb up, but either way, we got Baden Powell, which from the lowest point to the top point on the trail is another 5,000 feet climb. I'm probably looking at being up there by about mid-morning, I think. So pretty soon, this lovely trail I'm on at the moment, I think will dump me down rapidly before making me climb significantly. But hopefully it'll be a good view from the top of Baden Powell. And there is a small, the PCT doesn't quite summit it, but at least this time there's a very small side trail to go up to the summit, which I will definitely be doing. So that's pretty much the plan. Everything's going smoothly. I got a massage in town yesterday, which was an entirely strange experience. These mountain towns are a bit different sometimes, but it was a mostly legit massage. Got a little weird for a bit there, but I won't go into the details. But it was, an experience. And yeah, ate some awesome pizza. Ate lots of awesome food. I mean, just as an example of like how friendly this town was, you go in the hardware store and you sign the little logbook, and they give you a little pin which is floating on my pack up there somewhere. I thought it was odd giving a gift to hikers because there isn't food, because we don't want to carry anything, but little pin's kind of cool. So I'll carry it for a while. And then you go to the gas station or the servo and you get a free hot dog. The bakery gives you free donuts, more towards the end of the day, but I went and bought lunch at the bakery yesterday, and at about 2 o'clock, which is when I guess they start to wrap things up, they came and gave me a bag of about 7 donuts. It made a giant thud when they put it on the table. It was that many donuts, and it was huge. So there was that. Just everywhere you went, there was people trying to do good things for hikers. I mean, even hitching out at 7 o'clock last night, got on the side of the road, saw an Audi coming, literally said out loud, there's no chance this Audi stops. Stuck my thumb out. Sure enough, the Audi pulled over and he drove me and Nono all the way up to the trailhead, which was definitely not on his way. So it was a very cool little town. Very glad I stopped there. I'm hoping I've got my food dialed in a little bit better for this stretch, because I got into town with about 2.5 days of food left. But at the same time, I was also at least a day and a half or 2 days earlier than I anticipated being there. So I probably actually had it dialed in, just traveled that last section faster than I meant to. I do need to start picking up the pace a little bit, but I'll do the math. I'll be coming up on my 1 month out here. Today's the 26th, so in 3 days it'll be 1 month, or 2 days, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, it'll be 1 month, and then I'll do the math on how I'm going, but I'm pretty sure I have to pick up the pace, because while I've done some really big days, I've also had 2 or 3 days where I've done 0 miles, and probably 5 or 6 days where I've done less than 10 miles or less than 16 kilometers. And by the standards out here, if you do less than 16 kilometers, that doesn't count as even doing anything. That's what's called a Nero. You did basically 0. Most days are 30 kilometers plus. So yeah, that's enough rambling for now. Still no access to Wi-Fi for a while, so got a giant backlog of videos building up to upload, but I'll get there eventually. It'll be interesting to see by the time I get to Canada where the videos are up to. They'll probably still be in California somewhere. But anyway, that's it for now. I am at the top of Mount Baden-Powell. Got the summit all to myself today, and it's beautiful. It's about 15, 16 degrees, no wind at all. And I think from San Jacinto video, I'm pretty sure you guys can't see any of this, but it's pretty stunning. This is about 1,300 feet lower than San Jacinto though, so yeah, that was a pretty good climb. I've got a wicked view out over the Mojave Desert. And I think so behind me at the moment, you've got Greater LA down there under those clouds. As I come back around again, you guys are probably getting dizzy. I know I am. But if I come around again, about here, you got the flat old Mojave Desert out there. It's definitely lunchtime.